Alright, so we got the Fastener Lab project for tools and fasteners, troubleshooting and repair. This is the troubleshooting lab. I've described where I'm going to drill 2 holes. I've got a center punch here. I'm going to go ahead and punch these holes. I'm filming this by myself today, so I'm probably going to have to cut it out and do things a little wonky, but hopefully you get the gist. Okay, getting ready to drill our holes. I'm going to try to do this with one hand so I can hold the camera with the other. Got some lube here somewhere. I'll start the video again as soon as I locate it and we'll get started. Alright, got my lubricant oil here. I'm going to put a little bit on. I don't think we'll need too much because this is aluminum, but got the bit all lined up. Here we go. The first hole drilled. That was our hang on a second. Okay, so we just drilled that hole with the 5/64 jobber bit, and now I'm going to switch it out for the number 31 jobber bit. Then we'll do the 6/48 tap, and then we'll continue on and do our Philister screw, cut it off, extract it, and put a new screw in and glue it to complete the lab. Okay, got our bit changed out. Put a little drop of oil on there. Start her up again. Drilled completely through. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to load the tap into the quill here. We'll take it down and we'll just crank it by hand to get the thread started. Then we'll pull it all out, put it on the bench vise, and finish tapping it out. Okay, we've got the tap loaded onto our quill. We're going to lower it down. And I'm going to attempt to do this one-handed, but we'll see what happens here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Just turning the quill by hand to get the thread started. Okay, gonna back that out, and we're gonna use the sorry about that. All right, we'll use the T-handle for the rest of it. Okay, so we've got our T-handle and tap here. We're going to go ahead and stick that in there We've got the thread started, so we should be running perpendicular, and we're just going to start tapping this out a little at a time. Go about a turn, and then back it out to get the chips out. Back it out. Alright, so we're going to continue to do this in this fashion until we get the thing completely tapped out. So it's hard to do one-handed, so I'm going to go ahead and set this down for a few minutes till we get it completely tapped out, but you get the gist of it. Okay, so we've run the tap down in, and it's poking out the bottom here. Backed it out several times to clear the chips. Got a little cutting oil in there, so it helps things glide along a little bit. We're going to go ahead and back the tap out and proceed. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wipe the oil off, and hopefully we can get it focused enough to where, yeah, you can see the threads that we've tapped. Alright. Not too many burrs. So what we're going to do is run one of these Philister screws in here, and we'll cut it off so we can complete the rest of the lab. So get that screwed down in there with a properly slotted screwdriver. Since we've already displayed how to drill and tap a hole, and proceed with the rest of it. Okay, be right back. Alright, so we're using a hacksaw to simulate a broken screw. I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting this, and just wanted to demonstrate this. Okay, we've got the screw cut off, nearly plumb with the workpiece, and we'll get set up in the drill press again and continue. Okay, I'm going to square up this busted screw with a flat file, get it squared up, and then center punch it so we'll be able to drill a hole so we can get an extractor in there. Okay, so we got the screw all lined up. We're going to kick the drill press on and go ahead and start a pilot hole. Got a decent hole started there. We'll get the extractor out and work on getting the rest of the screw out. Okay, so we've got our extractor here, and we are going to start turning it the way we want the screw to come out. And let me see if I can get this in here a little bit better. Alright, just had to give it a little tap with the hammer to get it to bite a little bit, and it looks like we're backing it out now. She's a coming. Slowly but surely. Kind of see it there. There she is. She's poking her head out now. There she is. Alright. Now that we've demonstrated this, we're going to go ahead and pause the video for a minute because this is harder to do one-handed. Okay, so we've gotten our busted screw out, and now we're going to install this new screw, which obviously needs to be blued. So we'll get that in there, and we're going to blue this and be back in a few minutes. Alright, so we've got our Perma Blue and a Q-tip, and we're going to do a little blue job on this screw head here. And I'll dip it in the bottle, get some on there, and treat the screw head. And there you have it, a blued screw head. And that is it. My name is Lonnie Barrett, Lobot 0593.